morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to jump in with a little bit of troubling news and something that maybe can help you guys down the road if you ever come into this type of situation. Remember a few months back, Ben and Jerry had some digestive issues. Well, they've been doing absolutely incredible and gained a ton of weight, actually getting a little bit chunky, to be totally honest with you. Well, you know what? I don't take them out a tremendous amount because the stress level is a little bit higher, and that's what my vet had said. Well, over the last couple weeks, I've been taking them out just a little bit more. Again, not too often. Unfortunately, last night when we were open at the Reptarium, I had them out a couple times, put them back in there, and they regurgitated their meal. Now, people always say that you don't want to handle a snake a day that they feed or a day after. It had been a couple days, so they were mainly digested, but I do think that maybe the stress and maybe just kind of the jumbling up just kind of upset its stomach, and then it regurgitated. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, colubrids do have that happen. I mean, you know, corn snakes, king snakes, milk snakes. It's not as severe as it's with a boa or a python, but nevertheless, I'm definitely concerned about Ben and Jerry having that problem, and I want to take you guys on the journey of what you can do if you ever have a snake regurgitate, what kind of steps to make sure they're going to be okay. They look really good. They seem to be fine. I'm not terribly concerned yet, but I have to take the right precaution in order to keep these guys alive. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Now, snakes' digestive system is really meant to go one way, so when they regurgitate a meal or throw up a meal, it can actually damage their kind of intestinal line a tremendous amount. Now, the good news is with Ben and Jerry is that it was fuzzy mice, so there's not a lot of like stuff that can scratch up during through, but what you want to do in order to make sure that things are completely healed and you don't get what they call chronic regurgitation syndrome, because what happens is if a snake regurgitates once, if you can stop it from regurgitating again, it can be healthy pretty quickly. If it regurgitates the second or third time, it becomes chronic and you can potentially lose the animal. So it's really important to take the right steps. Now, the first thing you want to do is, obviously, it's a bad thing that they regurgitated. You want to give them a break, about 7 to 10 days with no food. I'm going to go about 10 days with Ben and Jerry. I'm going to be honest with you, just to play on the side of caution. Thankfully, their body weight is really good, so that's a good sign. Then I'm going to actually offer a meal about half or less than half the size of a normal meal. So I just want to get that digestive tract working again, making sure it's okay, and that way they can continue to keep down food and kind of rebound from this particular situation. But let's talk about, like, why would it regurgitate? So it could literally be something like lack of heat, right? You know, snakes need heat in order to digest. We know with Ben and Jerry that the temperatures are completely fine. If you ever have a regurgitation problem, that's one of the first things you're going to want to check out, is to make sure your temperatures are okay. Certainly, the next thing would be too large of a meal. Now, the meal we fed Ben and Jerry was basically the same meal we've been feeding them for the last 2 or 3 months, so I don't think it was too big of a meal, and colubrids in particular don't have the ability to eat those huge meals like boas and pythons can. You know, boas and pythons can eat a huge lump meal and they'll digest it no problem. If you feed too much to a colubrid snake, like a corn king, milk, whatever the case is, a lot of times they will regurgitate. It can also be like some sort of a bug. You know, they can have a flagell issue or some sort of a parasite that causes regurgitation issue. And then lastly, it can kind of be stress or overhandling. In Ben and Jerry's case, I think it might have been a handling issue. Again, we don't handle them as much as we handle most snakes at the Reptarium, but the fact that they don't come out that often and I had it out a little bit more than I normally do probably was the cause. Now I have to figure out what to do to make sure it doesn't do it again. Now, like I said, just skipping a meal and getting it back onto food I think will be completely enough. But I do want to talk to you guys about what happens if a snake starts to get a little bit too thin, what steps you can actually take to potentially help the animal on if it continues to regurgitate 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 times. Now, this scaleless snow corn snake is an animal that started to regurgitate a little while ago, and we already have it on a protocol to try to bring it back, but you can just see that it's a little bit thin, right? You can see its dorsal bone a little bit. That's when you don't want a snake to get to it, and certainly Ben and Jerry is a long way off from that, but the fact is that that's kind of what happens. They start to regurgitate, they start to lose weight because they aren't really digesting that nutrition because they keep on throwing it up. We have started this guy on a tubing protocol that should potentially bring it back relatively quick. We've had huge success with it, but I want to go ahead and jump on a snake that is going to be on the first time we've ever tubed it, kind of show you what we do and what the process is. Now, before we get into this, I want to tell you, I don't want you guys to do this on your own. I've done this with a vet for the last 25 years, and the vet feels confident enough to actually prescribe me the medication in order to do it without them. So again, I want to show you guys, but I'm please asking you not to do this on your own because you could potentially hurt the animal if you do it improperly. And again, I was prescribed all this stuff from my vet. So again, this is what they call liquid Flagyl. It's a way to kind of get rid of some stomach parasites and stuff like that. Also can actually increase appetite, which is cool. Then there's AD Science Diet. Again, you need a prescription to get this. I've done this a ton of times with a vet over the last 20 something years. And then I just have some water in this cup. And a lot of times regurgitation can also have to do with dehydration, because snakes get a lot of their hydration through their food source. So if they're regurgitating, that can be a problem. So we want to keep it really hydrated. So basically all I'm going to do is just take and open this up right here. It's kind of almost like a pate type of thing. And I'm going to take about what I would expect, like a small meal. Like for the snake, I'm going to do it right now. There's probably a spoonful about like this, right? So I'm just going to put that right in there like that. I'm going to just put a little bit of Flagyl in here. Now, you really can't overdose with Flagyl unless you're just absolutely crazy. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. But I'm just going to put just a little bit, like maybe like that much of Flagyl in there, just to get that medication in the system. And then I'm going to pour a little water to make it into a slurry type of a thing, right? Now I'm just going to kind of stir this up, mix it all together so they'll be easily tubed down the snake. Now it's getting hydration, it's getting some medicine, and then AD Science Diet is giving it a lot of protein and stuff like that, which is really what it needs to kind of heal all that intestine and stuff like that. That's probably the perfect consistency right there. Going to be able to come through the syringe no problem. And the syringe I'm actually using is right here. It's a tubing syringe. You can also get a flexible one, but the snake I'm tubing right now isn't that big, so this will be absolutely perfect. And I'll go ahead and just load this syringe up with a bunch of this stuff. Again, just kind of incorporating this so that there's no clumps and stuff like that, and it's really nice. And then we'll go ahead and get the snake, and I'll show you exactly how I do it. So this is actually a male black milk snake, and it's the only male I have, and it's definitely starting to get thin. It actually regurgitated. We gave it a little bit of a break, fed it again, and it regurgitated the next 2 times as well. So we're definitely in a position where we need to start treating this animal, and I know I can bring it back. It's not so thin that I can't bring it back. So what I'm going to do is, again, very gently, like I always do, just kind of support. And if you ever do get in a situation where you're going to do this with a vet, you'll probably need 2 hands to do it. I've just been doing it so long, I can usually do it on my own, and I want to just get this right down its gullet right there. I'm going to put it down pretty far so that it gets deeper into where it's closer to its stomach. I'm going to very gently just kind of put this into its gut. Again, you don't want to do it fast because that could actually give this animal a problem, right? You don't want to explode its stomach. So I want to just very gently and very slowly just go ahead and tube all of this mixture, this slurry, right into the bottom. And now what I want to do is I'm going to pull out just a little tiny bit like that. I'm going to take the syringe off, and I'm actually going to suck up some water because, again, hydration is key, right? So I'm going to go ahead, not only clean out the syringe itself, but also give it a little bit of extra hydration. Again, very slowly, doing another maybe 1 cc, 1.5 cc's of something like that. And that is about it. Then I'm going to gently take it out like this. What I want to do is keep the snake kind of upright for a minute, even massaging a little bit of that down into its stomach. So all of that medication, all of that protein, and all that water is basically pushed down. Now I'm going to probably repeat this maybe 2 or 3 times over the course of the next few weeks. So I'll probably give it 5 or 6 days, do it again, another 5 or 6 days, do it again before I actually offer it meal. Now that medicine is going to help cure the intestines, that protein is going to give it a little bit of weight and a little bit of energy, and that hydration is going to be great for its health as well. And usually 99% of the time I find that this makes animals bounce back like you can't believe. But again, I'm going to say it one last time, do not do this without a vet. You can't even get the stuff without a vet, but I'm just saying this is an option if your snake is regurgitating 2, 3, 4 times and you're worried about its health, like, oh my god, it may not make it. This is a great way to actually do it. Now, do we have to do this with Ben and Jerry yet? Not yet. Hopefully we never will, but I'll keep you guys posted. And basically that is how I save a lot of snakes' lives. Okay, we can go ahead and get going. Well, he's pretty good. Just to give you an idea how smart Elvis is that he sees these clippers and he doesn't like his nails being clipped, and he's kind of freaking out. You know, I mean, he never runs away from us, ever. As soon as I get him on my lap and Bruce goes to clip his nails, he sees the clippers and he runs away. It's really crazy how smart an animal is to literally be able to recognize those clippers and just think that that's not an experience he wants to do. So we have to just let Elvis calm down for a minute.
You know what sucks about True TV? Everything's fake on True TV. Not that it's fake, like it's all fake, but you know what I'm saying. It's a little scripted. You can tell, okay? But I still love you, True TV. I'll be back.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
He's always follows you. Don't plan to bring.
Dude, I felt like I was being Washington.
Wait, you guys can see me when I'm doing
You
that?
don't even we'll push it out. You don't even.
He's up there.
There's food in there, so I was just gonna do that.
Done. And 4. All done.
All right. One more right in the back. In the back. Yep.
Last one. There you go.
There you go, Elvis. I tell you what, that was definitely a lot harder than it usually is. He's getting smarter, and he doesn't like getting his nails clipped, but he's completely fine now, and now he'll just go on his merry way. Good job, Elvis. Come in over here. Can you come back here? Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay. What an amazing animal, but you got to get those nails cut because they'll rip you up to shreds. So I think all in all, although he's smart and he was a little frustrated like a little kid, he did pretty well. We're still friends. Good job, Elvis. Way to go, buddy.
Hey, Brian.
What do you got?
Something.
What is that?
All right. It's something very exciting.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
It's something I don't know about.
Well, yeah, no.
All right, let's see it. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so dope! Oh my gosh! You gotta be kidding me!
How amazing.
Oh my gosh! This is the Matilda plushie that Lori's been working on. Our next plushie. That is, oh my god, that's my favorite. That is crazy cool.
I know. Isn't it so cute? They knocked it out of the park.
That is ridiculous. Oh my god, look at all the intricacy on here. How did they do that, you know?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
No clue.
That is definitely the coolest tortoise plushie on the planet. I mean, oh my god, and it's so big too.
I know. This is
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, that is crazy. Well, yeah, that was a surprise. I knew Lori was working on it. I had no idea it was going to be this awesome. Oh my god. So I think it's going to be another 2 or 3 months before we'll actually have these available, but this is what they're going to look like, and I am blown away at how awesome that is.
Oh my god, I want 5 of them. They're cool. Oh my god, dude, Matilda. Oh my god.
You're looking so good, girl.
Oh my god!
Isn't it awesome?
It looks awesome. I love the shell. It looks so good.
No,
This is my favorite one, I think.
Oh, it's definitely my favorite too now. That is
That's so cool. All right, I got something to show you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
That's what.
Exactly. What's up, dude?
Whoa, you got scratched up.
Oh, that scared me. That scared me a little bit. I'm like, whoa.
Look at how cute.
Wow, look at the detail in that. That is awesome.
Look at how big it is.
Gosh.
That's awesome.
Eldera, thanks.
That's
That is so
one.
cool.
It's one of one.
It's only one. That's the only one. I'm sorry. I'm not responsible enough to be holding that.
Right, what happened, man?
You can see my neck. That's why we got to cut the nails on Elvis, is because he doesn't mean to, but just him grabbing on, you can see the kind of wounds that happen all over the place. I got cuts all over the place, and my neck and stuff like that. That's just part of keeping monitored lizards. So if you're getting the nails cut, it's a little bit easier. Crazy story.
Dude, let's hear it.
Let me
It's about a
guess.
dream.
Oh, man.
No. Listen to this, man. So last night, my godmother,
Wait.
Aunt Helja, okay? Haven't seen her like 20 years. Probably haven't thought about her in 15 years. She's in her 90s now, right? So I have a dream at 3 o'clock in the morning that she comes to me, but she's young. I've never even seen a picture of her when she's young. And
How
she
young?
says that she passed away.
How young?
Oh, my God.
So
That's
get
creepy.
this.
What?
So she says she passed away last night.
No.
And then today,
No.
your mom gets a call from my cousin. We don't know what it's about. I haven't heard from my cousin in years.
Oh, no.
And what
man.
happened?
I don't know yet.
Oh, that's
find out.
really
I know.
frickin' give me the
I know,
the heebie
literally.
jeebies.
That's like a
It woke
proven
me
fact.
up. If she did pass away,
No.
God rest her soul.
That's
This is gonna be crazy.
fact.
It's gonna be crazy.
No, this is like a thing. Like,
And
that's
I've
an
heard of
actual
stories
thing.
just like this in the past.
Yeah, where like they visit you.
Or the
while you're
mom's at the
sleeping.
foot of the bed, like
And they're
waving
like,
goodbye, and
"Bye."
they wake up and she's dead in the
Yeah.
morning.
What happened? So I had Lori call my cousin Debbie back because I was just too shook about it. What did she say? Did my aunt pass away?
She did not. She actually accidentally butt
Are you serious? Oh my God, I got all that freaked out. Oh, I'm so glad that Aunt Helch is still alive. You know she's still alive or no?
Well, I didn't ask her because that seemed a little rude, but that wasn't why she called, so I just left it at that. Last
my
thing I was gonna do was tell her you had a dream that she died.
Sometimes the reason I want to show you guys these kind of techniques to save snakes' lives like Ben and Jerry, of course not concerned about them yet, is because a lot of times vets don't really know the proper procedure. So if you see this and you go, well, I know Brian has been doing this with a vet for 20 years and it's really successful. If you go to a vet and you have the issue, you can tell the vet to even watch the video or explain to him, and maybe you can save your snake's life. As for now, I'm pretty sure Ben and Jerry are going to be fine with just give them a little break and they'll probably eat no problem, and we won't have to resort to that. But I hope that this helps somebody if you ever have that problem or know someone that's having the problem. If you enjoyed this video, here's another video I think that you guys will really like. Can you do me a favor? Roll through the playlist over here. Just watch a bunch of videos because it helps me out. You know what that means. Over here, you can hit that subscribe button and turn the post notifications on. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and you better be kind to someone. I promise. I'll see you guys tomorrow.